All right. We are all good to go. We're starting off well. Streamlabs chatbot is not working. So, I guess we're not going to have sound alerts tonight. That's fine, because they don't really get used much anyway. So, greetings. I'm Arrquil. And tonight is a very hype stream. I know I haven't been streaming much. I don't know if I've talked about it, but about a month ago, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe got DLC announced for the game. And it's 48 new tracks. For reference, there are already 48 tracks in the main game. 48 new tracks, and it releases the 18th, which is... It's still the 10th, but it's nearly 1 week away. It's going to be next Friday. So that's exciting. I haven't streamed in a while. My setup is fucking crazy. I need to do some rewiring. But here I am. A little bit of mic noise real quick. So, what I figured we'd do is about a year ago, I went through... Is that gonna be loud? No, that's fine. It might not actually be loud enough. I went through all 48 tracks in versus mode. On, you know, just 150cc for funsies, you know. So, what we're going to do tonight, because I have 100% of the game, probably since, I don't know if I had the game 100% of last stream. I think I did, but it was just like a couple nights before last stream. So I have this game 100% as of right now, and, you know, until the DLC drops, and then I have to do the ghosts, and actually I probably don't have to do the ghosts, because there shouldn't be any rewards. The only reason you have to do the ghosts, the staff ghosts for 150cc, is for the gold tires, I think? It's either the gold tires or the hang glider. I don't think it was for gold Mario or the body, the gold body. But regardless, I'll only have to do 200cc on the new tracks, which is fine. I've come to enjoy 200cc, especially brake drifting, as I've been calling it, where you drift around the corners and you just like have to hold the brake to keep yourself from going off. So we're gonna do that, and if we have time for something else after, which we probably will, because 200cc races go by pretty damn quick, we'll do it. We'll do something else. But right now, all the tracks, 400c or 200cc, that's 48 races, and it's gonna be a little more interesting because the races are gonna be fast. With 200cc, you get to do like some little 200cc specific like shortcuts and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. You can jump over grass at certain points. It's a different game, honestly, in 200cc. So that'll be cool. And I won't be winning every race because it's 200cc, unlike 150. So who are we gonna play as? I've really been enjoying Bowser Jr. in this car. Yeah, let's go. I feel like I should do Gold Mario in all gold stuff just to flex. But no, we'll do Paraglider of our dad? Sure. See, we're gonna set that to 200cc, not mirror. I'm sorry if I'm playing with the mic an awfully lot. Like I said, I haven't been streaming in a while. I haven't been using this mic, period, in a while. It's just weird every time I set stream back up. It's just so different. All right, 200cc. I'm sorry, bitrate. If it's bad, if it's too blurry, knock it down to 720 and you should be fine. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll be fine either way because I'm recording a much higher video file. I'm got much higher recording settings on the actual recording. This is not going to be a straight from Twitch to YouTube export. We'll do team game. I like team game because sometimes when you're in first, you'll just have blue shells go to second place. You'll have red shells go sailing right past you. It's fun. It's fun not to have 8 red shells and 2 blue shells thrown at you every race. There's difficulty. Let's not change those. All vehicles. Do random. It will cycle through all the races. 48 races. As we race, I mean, it's been a while, so as we race, I will definitely do a little bit catching up. You know what? No, I want to be blue. I want to be on the blue team. I'm gonna pop a cap, pop a nut, pop a earbud in my ear. My fancy little watch. I bought this watch. It's a Fitbit Charge 5 to be exact. Ooh, ambient mode is on. Yep. Bought this watch a couple days ago, and it's like the neatest fucking thing. Oh damn, I'm 400 steps away from 10,000 steps today. Looks like that ain't happening because it resets at midnight. Heart rate's at 101. 3,000 calories burned and nearly 5 miles walked. Yeah, it's just fucking neat. And I literally only got this watch because I have a hard time sleeping and waking up. And I literally got this watch because I could have literally gotten any smartwatch, but I got like the cheapest one. But I got this watch because I have a hard time waking up, and it's got a smart wake feature on it. And for those of you who aren't aware what that is, it'll like, let's say I set my alarm for 10 a.m. It'll start looking for an appropriate time between 9:30 and 10 a.m. So 30 minutes before your alarm. It'll start looking for a good time to wake you up, the best time in your sleep cycle, so that you won't feel terrible, you won't feel like shit, you won't feel groggy, you won't want to hit snooze. And I haven't really gotten to try it out yet because I've been waking up before my alarm, which is very unlike me. It has gone off once, but I was like kind of already awake and it seemed fine. It just kind of vibrates you awake, or vibrates your wrist, you know? And I like it. Like I said, it's way too soon to tell. Regardless, this is a cool little luxury item I will probably keep, because it's definitely nice to know like how many fucking steps I take in a day. I'm talking way too much. But yeah, definitely a cool little semi-impulse purchase or whatever. Hopefully sound is loud enough. We'll figure out something to talk about here soon. You know, a lot has happened since I've last streamed. I honestly don't really have starting off great. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about video game wise, because I'll admit I burned myself the fuck out and kind of got sucked up in FOMO, fear of missing out. And not just with video games, I got sucked into FOMO with vinyl. I wanted to like start collecting vinyl. Not like collecting, but I wanted to get like vinyl for Messenger, Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. What was it? The Ninja Gaiden. Which, if you weren't aware, the Messenger was like a limited print of 3,000. You can get it on eBay now. There's only 2 eBay listings last I checked, and they're both for around $220. That's when they were sold at $40. So they're being resold the shit. Wonder Boy is more or less the same, but I guess it's not as sought after or something, or maybe the resellers are a bit more generous. That's sitting about $120 to $150. I quickly said nope to that. I did order the Ninja Gaiden trilogy ones off of Best Buy, and that was still like $150. But they ended up canceling that anyway. And I work at the place, so I actually got to look into my order and see what happened. Apparently they were just like selling stock on the website that they didn't have from their vendors. So, oh, I'm going off. I'm pretty damn far ahead though, considering I've been talking and not concentrating. But yeah, that was a rabbit hole I could have fallen down, but I don't know. In the end, I realized I wasn't really doing it for... I'm just doing it because of FOMO, fear of missing out, you know? I was just, like, wanting to do it because I loved the art on the vinyl covers. That's literally all I did. Oh, I'm rolling away. That's all I wanted to do it for, was just the art. So I had to talk myself out of it, like, literally a couple hours after I started, like, looking into all that. And I've fallen deeper into this hole of being an audiophile, or being on the brink of an audiophile, because I'm not full-blown a full-blown audiophile. I'm not a full-blown audiophile. But I got a bit more into it, looking up, like, you know, the difference in, like, audio formats, MP3 and FLAC, or FLAC, or however it's pronounced, or M4A, I think it is. It can also be. And then, like, listening to the differences in bit rates, and learning that YouTube kind of limits its bit rate to, like, 150 something. So I've been going through, and I've just been adding video game music to man, I'm rolling back tonight, man. So I've been going through and starting to add video game music to my my MP3 player, which is also my phone. Which is fine. Going back to fear of missing out, which isn't really missing out, it's just I find it annoying whenever I have a playlist. I have YouTube Music, or not YouTube Music, YouTube Premium, so I get to listen to stuff without A, my phone being unlocked, B, is that a blue shell? It is. Yeah, so I have YouTube Premium, so I get to listen to stuff without my phone being unlocked, or yeah, without it being unlocked. All on the break. I can download videos, so that's what I was doing for music, and I don't have to listen to ads if I don't have something downloaded. So that's what I've been doing with, like, my video game music. I've just had a couple different playlists, and that's been that. But after finding out that I'm not getting, like, the best quality possible, and the fact that, like, stuff keeps disappearing from my playlists because people keep privating their videos or having them taken down by the Nintendo ninjas, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna find a good site for video game music, like, pirating-wise. I'm just gonna start downloading stuff so that, A, I always have it on my external hard drive, which is where I store, like, all my music that I purchase or whatever. And I'll support the cover artists, you know, and give them some money. If they've got Bandcamp, I hear that they get a bigger cut from Bandcamp, and I get access to FLAC files or FLAC files. And then there's, like, another artist or two that's, like, got all their stuff on their Patreon. You just pay them $3, pledge $3 or whatever, and you get access to their entire library. I'm like, okay. These artists have brought me a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of good listening material on my 2-hour-a-day drive to work. So yeah, I'd be happy to support them. So that's what I've been up to. Music has really been what I've been into. I've been discovering new music, enjoying new music. Enjoying setting all that up, you know, because if I, you know, totally illegally download something without paying for it, most of the time, like, oh my god, most of the time, you know, they don't have, like, thumbnails cover art, so, you know, I'll set that up, make sure the at least somewhat sensible artists are is what the music is under. That even made sense. So, I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've been burnt out on video games just because between, like, the whole TV situation and trying to... I think I talked about this in another stream. Trying to figure out whether I should switch to component and stuff like that. Scouting out the differences between S-Video and component for, like, every console. SCART and trying to find a TV and getting a CRT that didn't really work, and trying to figure out a fix to that. I burnt myself out so bad from late January all throughout February, so I haven't really been playing much other than, you know, Animal Crossing and Mario Kart. That's it. Like, really, that is it. I haven't even played the Kirby demo yet. I haven't been playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I haven't played Pokemon Brilliant Diamond in like a month now. I logged on to get the professor's letter or whatever to get Shaman, just so I didn't miss out on that, because they announced that at the recent Pokemon thing. I've been very into Wonder Boy lately. I played through the Dragon's Trap again on Switch, completed it, you know. Fell in love with that game all over again. That's a truly wonderful game that everyone should experience. And then I kind of fell into, I wouldn't say fear of missing out. I there's two things for the PS4 that I kind of like collect for. That's just because those two series are my jam. It's not a fear of missing out. It's just like this is something I want to collect that I really enjoy. I'm not collecting it for the sake of collecting it and having it sit on a shelf. Yeah, those two series are Doom and Wonder Boy. So, you know, I got Wonder Boy and Asha, or Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World for PS4, and Wonder Boy Returns for the PS4. That latter one was a little bit more expensive, but I was happy to, you know, get it to complete the collection for now. And I've been playing a little bit of Wonder Boy Asha and Monster World, and it's really good. Oh, hey, Blue Shell. It's really good. Unfortunately, like I keep saying, I'm still a little burnt out. So I haven't had the pleasure of, you know, being able to play it a whole lot. I think I made it through like the first dungeon. It's not like super long because it's a remake of a Genesis game. But yeah, I stubbornly, because like I found out, you know, you get the PS4 copy, you get a digital download of Monster World 4, which is a Genesis version of the game that, or it's, I guess more accurately, it's the Mega Drive game, because it never got released in America. So it's never been released for a Genesis. It's just the Mega Drive. So yeah, you get the PS4 physical copy, you get a digital download for Monster World 4. You can't buy that separately, at least as of right now. And when I found that out, I was like, oh shit, I already have Asha and Monster World remake for the Switch. That kind of sucks. So I stubbornly just went ahead and got that physically for Switch as well. And it's on the cartridge for some reason. Monster World 4 is on the same cartridge instead of a download for some reason. Whatever. The reason I say stubbornly, though, is because there is a Wonder Boy collection coming out in, like, June. And I was already aware of it before I bought these games physically. 1 second. Man, we're already 5 races in. I'm rambling. But, there's a Wonder Boy collection coming out in June that has Wonder Boy 1, and it's like the original, not the returns version. Wonder Boy in Monsterland. It doesn't have either of the Wonder Boy 3s. I can't remember. Wonder Boy in the Monster's Lair, I think, is one of the 3s, and the other one is the Dragon's Trap. But it does have Monster World 4. And it has a 4th game. What is that 4th game? I am spacing on that 4th game right now. But yeah, it has 4 games. But they also announced that Strictly Limited Games is doing a release as well, a physical release. And their physical release is much different than the collection that they announced. Because the collection that they announced also is... Oh, shit. The collection they announced is also getting just a regular standard retail release that you won't have to pay these shitty limited print companies for. So the strictly limited version has 21 games on it, not 4, but 21. Or I guess I should say it has 6 games on it with multiple versions. So it has all the games previously mentioned, including the one I can't remember the name of. So it has those 4 games. And then it does have the 2 Wonder Boy 3s, the Dragon Lair and Dragon's Trap, or Monster Lair and Dragon's Trap, whatever. Which are like considered to be some of the best ones. It's what people want, you know? And then those 6 games have multiple different versions. So like you can play Wonder Boy 1 on the arcade version. I think you can play the Sega Master System version. And then like Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap, you can play, you know, the Master System version, I don't think it has an arcade version. Master System version, the TurboGrafx version. I don't know why I was spacing out on that, which TurboGrafx version is just called Dragon's Curse, I think. Yeah, so that's cool. And they haven't announced anything digitally on that yet, which is fine because they have this really freaking cool Strictly Limited had put pre-orders up last Sunday for this really freaking cool deluxe edition. Only 400 made, and it's got like, I think it's got soundtracks and stuff in it. It's got a lot of like paper goods, like stickers and postcards, art, stuff like that. Art's cool. Art's definitely cool. But what drew me is the stupidest thing. It's got these metal book holders on it of silhouettes of 4 different characters, you know, the different iterations of Wonder Boy, and then there's Asha. And that's like the coolest fucking thing to me. There was some other cool goodies in there, but I was like, you know what? Strictly Limited is overpriced as hell. If I'm going to pay them, I'm going to go all out. Just think about it this way. It was like $50 for the game. And it was $150 for the collector's edition with all these freaking goodies. So I was like, whatever. Let's go for it. You know, I love this franchise. I'm very new to the franchise, but I love it, and buying this will give me an opportunity to play more of it without buying a freaking Master System or emulating or whatever. Oh. So yeah, I did that, and hopefully it gets a digital release so I don't have to wait until October to play it. Hopefully so I can buy it on Switch. If not, when the 4-game collection comes out, I'll buy that on Switch anyway, and I'll buy a PS4 physical copy just for the collection, you know. I hate calling it a collection because I think of the gamers that just buy shit to put it on their shelves, which I kind of used to be like that when I first started working and had expendable income. I look back on that kind of sadly because I'd buy a bunch of like cheap 360 games and NES games and stuff like that. NES is great, 360 not so much, but I'd buy all these cheap 360 games and stuff like that. And I could have been buying stuff that I really wanted to play and to this day still really want to play. Or I could have just flat out been spending that time playing more rather than searching pawn shops and local game stores and eBay. Because now I don't have as much time as I used to for gaming or really anything. So I do look back at that sadly. I think I'm finally getting a grasp on like the whole fear of missing out crap. Man, we're on like the 7th race. And I think I've been winning all of these. I haven't really been paying attention because I've been too busy talking. These races are really going by fast. I don't remember how long it took. Oh, that sucks. It's funny how in 200cc the blue shell takes a really long time to catch up to you sometimes. I think I've got a video on one of my Switches of like Mario Circuit. I think one of the Mario circuits or something in this game, one of the Mario tracks. I spent half a lap with the blue shell trying to catch up to me in 200cc. So, it's just funny how you can outrun that crap. Yeah, we've gotten first in every race so far. Yeah, what was I saying? I feel like I'm finally getting a grasp on that. Because the thing with life, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And a kind of ugly thing at the same time is that... What is that? Oh, I can still honk my horn. Okay. Beautiful and ugly thing about life is that there's so much content out there. You're pretty much... There's a lot of content. Especially if you're like me, you got like a wide variety of taste. You're definitely guaranteed to miss out on something. So the best thing to do is just not worry about it. And just that one ideology, I don't know. That one thing, just repeating that one thing in my head has actually helped a lot. Helped me realize that, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I found plenty of things that I absolutely love. I can't, like, Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap remake does things to me that I can't quite explain. It fills me with a special kind of happiness. And, you know, there's other games that fill me with happiness as well. And I'm grateful that I've found those things. And I should spend more time with them rather than being worried that I'm missing out on something else. So yeah, that's my rant about that. Uh-oh. Oh, no. How did you not get blown up? Oh, you're on my team, that's why. Ooh. Yeah, what else? I mean, since we last streamed, there was a Pokemon Direct. I mean, nothing really for me. They, I mean, it was cool how they were like, it seems like they're bringing back the Diamond Pearl Platinum event stuff. Like, they confirmed the professor's letter for Shaman. I assume that means we'll probably get the one for, Darkrai. I can't remember any of the others off the top of my head. Cresselia wasn't one, was it? No, Cresselia was not. Cresselia is in the base game. But they announced the next gen, and at this point I'm just so meh over the series. Pokemon Sword and Shield was something pretty special. So right now I'm just... The Pokemon games, I think I've said this on the stream before, I've at least said it to Emmy. Pokemon games for me are the new Monster Hunter. Where when I was younger, the games were very special. And those older games are still very special to me for both franchises. But now, they're releasing games way too often. They're both franchises. Monster Hunter I would spend hundreds to 1,000 or more hours on over the course of many years. And Pokemon, it was a game I'd probably spend hundreds of hours on a single, you know, generation. You know, that was just the case for gens 1 through 5. And both of them now, they just release so often that I just don't get the time. Like, I just don't, I feel like as soon as I start playing a game, they've already announced something. It's the successor to it, a couple months into the life cycle of that game. Monster Hunter isn't like that so much anymore. But I mean, Rise just came out last year. I'm sure they're already working on the next Monster Hunter. I know Monster Hunter Sunbreak, Sunrise, whatever the next game is called, Daybreak, or not game, the big DLC expansion. I know they're working on that. They're just releasing too much. I don't want to say it's not good for the market, because clearly they're making a lot of money, but it's not good for me. It's just got me fatigued with all the Pokemon on the market. Like I said, it's not so much like that anymore with Monster Hunter. I just feel like they're focusing on quality more so than quantity. That's just my 2 cents. I hear the Arceus game was really good. And I'll probably end up getting it at some point. But I just don't know about the mainline series anymore. Why play Gen 9 Pokemon when I can go back and play Gens 1 through 5 over and over and over again? Because it's been about... I played through Gen 2, I think twice. 2 to 3 times last year. I'm good with Gen 2 for a couple years, but it's been about 2 years since I played Gen 1. It's probably been, God, close to 10 years since I've played through Gen 3. Well, no, because I played the remakes back in 2017. Or at least one of them. But, yeah, I mean, what I'm getting at is I'm pretty much ready to go back and play some Gen 1 again. Do a playthrough of Gen 1 and be good for a while. You know, why buy a new game when I can just keep playing the first 5 generations over and over again? And then once every, like, 5 generations of Pokemon, I'll be like, you know what, maybe I am ready for something new. And even then, I can just go back and play the ones I wasn't too crazy over, maybe. Well, maybe not Sun and Moon, but, like, I guess Sword and Shield, X and Y? Those games are really good. It's just for some reason they don't strike me with the whole, you know, replayability bug that the others hit me with. Oh, you pooper. So when I was doing 200cc Grand Prix, trying to 100% this game, I think this is one of the hard tracks for me. I feel like I did this one a lot. This is one of the tracks that made me realize, oh yeah, I really gotta, like, I can brake while I'm drifting, and that's actually very helpful to know. I'm not gonna make that jump. I need to stop going for it. Mario, we're on the same team, you shithead. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I stopped braking. Mario, was that you shithead? No, it wasn't. Or yeah, I guess it was, because we're on the same team. Huh. I had a feeling I wasn't going to win that one. So we're like 10 races in winning? Huh. I mean, it's definitely more fun than 150cc. God, we are also wrecking the opposing team. We're almost a fourth of the way there. In about an hour. I guess it's been about a half an hour, because I ranted a little bit at the beginning. But yeah. So yeah, Pokemon Direct happened. We had a PlayStation Direct yesterday. I didn't watch it. But I went through PlayStation's YouTube page to see like what I missed, and the only thing I saw of interest there was the TMNT collection, Cowabunga collection or something. Not big on TMNT, but it's definitely cool that they're doing that because, you know, people love Turtles in Time and the second one. I thought it was interesting how many freaking games is in that collection. Here's hoping it's made by, here's hoping the emulation is being done by like M2 or something. Because I think Konami's got a pretty good relationship with M2. Or maybe like Arcade Archives, Hamster, whatever. That would be cool. I'm not going to buy it. Like I said, I'm not a big TMNT fan. I've got TMNT 1 and 2 for the NES and Turtles in Time for Super Nintendo. It's all I need. And unfortunately, I've got TMNT Tournament Fighters for the Genesis. Unfortunately. The Genesis version is not good. I've heard the Super Nintendo version's a lot better. But, you know, I've got those. I don't really need to go buy a TMNT collection. I'm not big on beat 'em ups. I really like Scott Pilgrim. I really like Streets of Rage. I really like River City Girls, but like other than that, like beat 'em ups most of the time are just misses for me. Even Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time was an okay beat 'em up, but like it didn't do much for me. When I think of cool things that Turtles in Time did, I only think of two things. Wow, when you throw an enemy, you can throw them at the screen, which is kind of cool. I think of that Shredder fight, where you have to throw the enemies at them. And I think of that stage, that future stage that's like in 2049 or whatever, where you're like on a hoverboard, and it gets all mode 7 and shit. I think of those two things. That's pretty cool. But, like, gameplay-wise, doesn't really do much for me. Speaking of beat-em-ups, so I'm thinking of River City Girls right now. I really need to play Streets of Rage 4, because that looks like one I'd really enjoy. You know, I enjoy Double Dragon 1 and 2 as well, which is just... I know at least Double Dragon 1 is not considered to be too good, but I think it's because those games have pretty good, pretty cool music, and I like the whole upgrade system where it's like, oh, you killed this many dudes, you got this many points, here's a new attack you can do, and I think that's specific to the NES versions because I don't think those are in the arcade versions. Or any other version, I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, it's a dead game, dead franchise, whatever, you know? Oh shit, I thought that was the last lap! Because, Double Dragon 4 was terrible, it was atrocious. I went into that game with, pretty high hopes. Thought it was going to be fun, and it was terrible. And I thought it was just me that didn't like it until I, like, recently, within the past couple months, heard, like, you know, general consensus on that game, and apparently it was released buggy as shit and just poorly made overall, just very poorly made. So... that's definitely a shame. I think they should give it over to Lizard Cube and who else made Streets of Rage 4? It was Lizard Cube. Was it Way Forward? I don't think it was Way Forward. Way Forward was River City Girls. I'm rolling all around tonight. My wheels are like, I don't know, extra lubed up or something. God, speaking, I think this was the last track. This was the last track on a particular cup. I don't remember which one. This track kept me, was the last, like, whatever cup this track was in, that entire cup kept me from 100%ing this game for a little while. This was kind of the hardest track for me in 200cc, and it's mainly for some reason because of this turn right here. And if I remember, I've got some videos to pull up. Lap 3, I was in that corner. I wasn't going in that turn. I kind of made a little bit of a mistake, but I was still fine. And I had a triple mushroom circling around me. And a red shell still got me. It made its way in between the gaps of the mushrooms that were spinning, or the banana peels, not the mushrooms. And I was pissed. I think I had a hard time with the time trial for this one too, because you got to take a shortcut over to the left there. But after playing it for a little bit, after playing this for a little bit so far, 200cc in versus mode, the AI don't seem as ferocious as they are in the Grand Prix mode. It's an observation. I don't know if it's true. Yeah, I don't know what was so hard about that turn. It must have been the type of cart I was using. But yeah. Yeah, what else? Pokemon Direct, PlayStation Direct, the Wonder Boy stuff got announced. House of the Dead remake got a release date and a trailer. Advanced Wars is being pushed back because of, unfortunately, the events going on in the world right now with Ukraine and Russia. Mario Kart 8 DLC is coming up. Kirby's about... Yeah, Mario Kart 8 DLC is next week, and then Kirby is the following Friday. Kirby got a demo. Like I said, I haven't played that yet. Not a whole lot going on. I've gotten back into... I haven't played much more. Actually, yeah, the last time I played KOF 15 was when I played it on stream last time. I haven't been getting into that. I've been wanting to go back to Guilty Gear Strive instead. Guilty Gear Strive is just like the perfect game for me. Stupid fun. So, I don't know when I'm going to go back to KOF 15. But, yeah, I think that's like, oops, that's like it. I think we're coming up on the 5th DLC character for Strive being announced at Arc Systems Evo or whatever they call their little tournament. Maybe we'll stream that. I don't know. The Red Bull Kumite was really fun streaming that. So maybe we'll stream that. I don't know. I'd have to remember what day it is. I'm really bad about remembering FGC like events. Yeah, I'll probably go back to KOF 15 when the DLC for the first bunch of characters comes out, because I really don't know what to do with my 3rd character slot. Like, I'm definitely down with Kyo. I'm definitely down with Terry. But Shune's fun. I kind of want someone a little familiar. I'm a little more familiar with right now. So maybe Rock Howard is that perfect guy for me, you know? He's the Guro team is supposed to come out at some point in March. They haven't set a date yet. It'll probably be the end of March then. If they haven't set a date yet, and we're 10, almost 11 days into March. Street Fighter 6 got announced. I don't think we talked about that last stream, but I'm pretty sure it was announced by the time we did the last stream. Luke looks cool. I didn't really care for his design in 5, but he looks very cool now. Ryu finally looks Japanese. he doesn't look as Americanized anymore in the art. I'm digging the art style. That, I mean, it's in the RE engine, so it's looking real good. I am kind of on board with everyone else, and I'm not like the logo. I don't hate the logo like everyone else does. I do agree that it looks like they made it just for it to be slapped on like a baseball cap or a t-shirt or something to promote their esports shit. But whatever. Still don't know when I'm going to go back and actually play Luke. I haven't really seen how he is played much either, because like I've completely dropped off on watching Street Fighter V videos and shit. I have a feeling I'll end up playing Street Fighter 4 before 5. I've never played Street Fighter 4 before, so it'll be fun. Trying to think out what else. Oh yeah, apparently there was a Pac-Man collection, Pac-Man Museum Plus or something like that got announced sometime last year. I didn't hear about it. Recently got a release date for, I think, June. Pretty sick. I mean, I have Pac-Man, like 2 versions of, like, I have Pac-Man the original on my Switch from 2 different Namco collections. Pac-Man Championship Edition, the D-Make on one of those collections, which is fun. See, I've got Pac-Man like up the ass, not just on the Switch, but a variety of different consoles. But the reason I'm excited for this one, this upcoming collection, excuse me, is because Pac-Man Championship Edition is finally getting released to a console, so I don't have to boot up my fucking PC and play it on Steam anytime I want to play it, because man, PC gaming is inconvenient as fuck. I don't know what the difference is between just standard Pac-Man Championship Edition and DX Plus, which is what I have on Steam. Hopefully nothing. I looked up like gameplay, it's the same gameplay, menus are the same. Maybe just like new courses and music, and maybe the like Rally X and Dig Dug like styles that they've added are new to DX Plus. I don't really mind if they're gone. I mean, I do like that Rally X music that they have as an option, the Rally X style music. But I don't know. It seems pretty cool to me. Oh wow, what? Oh wow, I had just enough oh my god. Getting Mario Karted. I had enough iframes, but I still got fucked over. Yeah, that's I guess that's just about it that's been going on with me. Finally picked up a guitar again for the first time a night or 2 ago. For the first time in like a year. Actually been feeling a bit more inspired to do stuff other than gaming, I guess, because I've been so fucking burnt out on it. I haven't even played like F-Zero GX that I was super into, you know? Picked up Cyber Shadow again. I've been playing through that like about a chapter per night every now and then for the past week or so. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I've just kind of been waiting to get out of this rut for the Mario Kart 8 DLC to come out, you know, for Kirby to come out. I'm just trying to like get out of that fear of missing out mindset and just appreciate what I have, you know. I mean, it also helps that I've been, you know, working a lot. It's nice to get sucked into work and nothing but work every now and then. music was a big thing. Oh, I fucking love this little skip there. This track was so hard for me, especially that last, like, 2 turns before the finish line. So hard for me until I figured out you can just do that. They were so hard for me in 200cc. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a big uh-oh. Iframes almost saved me. I never realized how long your iframes linger in this game. Uh oh, that's bad. That is no buenos. $255. So I haven't, because I've been talking so much. I think I've won every race so far. I guarantee you 200cc is in Grand Prix mode is not this easy because the AI seems so much more aggressive and so much more up your ass. Maybe there's a bit of maybe there's a bit of rubber banding in Grand Prix mode to make it seem like an added challenge, and in this there is no rubber banding unless you put it on hard computer difficulty. I don't know. It's definitely interesting to think about. But I mean, yeah, 200cc is hard. You really gotta, like, you always play Mario Kart and you're like, you never think a thing about braking. And that's just because, like, 50cc through 100cc, that's just the way the tracks are designed, you know? You don't have to worry about braking ever, unless you really fuck up and you're gonna go off the edge, you know? You know, most people probably don't even know there is a brake button. I, personally, used to constantly forget there was a brake button. But 200cc really makes you use that. And yeah, using it really is pretty crucial. You just gotta get used to it. Uh-oh. Hit a tree. Is that a blue shell? That is a blue shell. Hopefully that is a blue shell going for the red team. Looks like it is. Yep. Spent so much time looking at the map. Neat. It's like slumping down on my chair. $270. God damn, our team is wrecking ass. Usually the AI puts up more of a fight than this on the opposing team. Usually they have it so, like, our teams are closer in points. This is a game I need to download the soundtrack for, though, for my phone. Because this game, oh my god, I've never really, like, Mario Kart games have always had good music. SNES, N64, Double Dash, right? But this game has got such a personality of its own and such a unique soundtrack just because they made it, like, jazzy. Oh, it's so fucking good, dude. I love how, don't get me wrong, orchestrated Mario Kart stuff, or Mario game stuff Like Galaxy is not bad. It's not bad at all. But ever since like 3D World and Mario Kart 8, where they shifted some of the I don't know, the tone, the genre of Mario Kart or Mario games in general, Mario franchise. Ever since they shifted that genre and everything like that to some more jazzy instruments and stuff like that, it's been so much more enjoyable. You know, between this game and 3D World. And I hope it stays that way. I can't really remember Odyssey's soundtrack as it, other than like Steam Gardens and the first area. Prehistoric whatever peak. I don't remember what the first area is called. Those two are pretty good, but I can't remember any of the other songs from the soundtrack, honestly. So what are we at? Probably close to halfway now, huh? Oh yeah, I also, I should say it right here. I don't know if I talked about it yet, but you know, the 3DS and the Wii U eShops are closing down. That's one thing I've been doing lately, is I've been getting 20th race. Yeah, we're almost halfway there. I've been catching up on basically what I want to get off the eShops before stuff is gone forever. I took care of the 3DS eShop a couple weeks ago. I think I talked about that last stream, but I finally got an external hard drive and a Y cable for the Wii U. Because, you know, Xenoblade Chronicles X has like 10 gigs worth of quote-unquote DLC for free that are actually updates, they're patches basically, that makes the game run smoother. So I got that. I went ahead and got a couple other things, Dr. Luigi, and then there's the art studio game, because I've always wanted to get into art. Maybe a video game will help me, like, finally give me the push I need, and, you know, teach me some basics while I'm at it. Why not? And there's a couple other things. I think I got Alien Crush. And I think one more thing? I really don't remember what that one more thing is, though. It might not even be a one more thing. Oh, Earthbound Beginnings, and there was definitely one more thing other than that. But I really don't remember what that was. It's about a 1 terabyte hard drive, because I couldn't find anything smaller, unfortunately. Just for that little bit of stuff, but whatever, you know. It was on sale for like $40, so that's a really good price for a 1 terabyte external hard drive. Just here's hoping it lasts. Uh-oh. Yeah. I think that's about it. Oh, 300 points, dude. We're kicking ass. I'm taking names. Got that 1,000-point mark. I have nearly a third of our team's points. Feels good. Yeah, I guess I can talk about some of my wishes, my wants for the DLC. We have 8 courses confirmed. There's 1 track, 2 tracks, I think 3 tracks that I'm really happy to see. 2 of them was on my wish list. I know we have Mushroom Gorge confirmed. That's one of them. The Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 7. I'm happy to see return. Wasn't one on my wish list though. I think they've confirmed Maple Raceway for this first track. I could be crazy, because I can't 100% remember that. And if so, that is one that's on my wish list. Really happy to see that they're bringing some of the Mario Kart Tour tracks over, because I mean, I can't really get into mobile gaming, so I feel like that's just a whole Mario Kart iteration I have completely missed out on. So I'm glad I'll get to experience the, you know, the tracks. But as far as tracks that I would like to see return go, like anything from Mario Kart DS, honestly. Waluigi's Pinball is like #1 for me. Peach's Gardens, the Airship Fortress. Gotta be more. There's definitely more. Maybe we'll look up a list of Mario Kart tracks after this and make a freaking wish list. And every time something of my wish list gets checked off from like one of the DLC packs that gets announced, I'll do something crazy, like do a 12-hour stream. I don't know. Where I'm already thinking about something maybe special to do, because if you remember last year, I guess like a year and a half ago now, November 2020, yeah, hit 1,000 games in my collection, and I did an 18-hour stream in January celebrating that. Well, you know, been bad about buying games, like not as bad as I used to be, because I'm actually still buying stuff that I want to play, rather than just buying because I hear like, oh, I hear this is a good game. I don't know, it's not really my genre or whatever, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. But I've been buying stuff that I want, so at least that's important. But we're nearing 1,500 games in the collection, and I've been trying to figure out what to do, because the reason we did an 18-hour stream was because at the point in January before I did the stream, I had a little more than 1,000 games at that point, like 1,022 or something like that. And so I did like 1,022 minutes to hours, and it was like 18 hours on the dot. So I was like, oh shit, we gotta do this. It's a coincidence, I just know it. And 1,500 minutes is like 23 hours on the dot. I'm like, shit. do I want to follow that same rule and do a 23-hour stream? And I'm tempted to, because that 18-hour stream was like one of the most fun streams I've ever had on this channel. I very much enjoyed it, right? So I don't know. I kind of want to do something special, but we're like 6 games away from that now. And buying has definitely slowed down, but we're still gonna inevitably hit it before summer, I think. Especially with like a Pac-Man collection and a Wonder Boy collection coming out and stuff like that. So I don't know what we'll do, if anything at all. But Emmy has yelled at me and been like, no, no, don't stream. Don't stream for 23 hours. That's dangerous to your health. I'm like, come on, Em. Is that really that much worse than 18 hours? I dropped my water bottle. Oops. I did not expect to paraglide for that long. Oh my god, too many boosts. What I definitely want to do, there's two things that I really want to do in this channel as of late. And they're both, I guess I'm feeling very roguelite-ish. Because they both are roguelikes. Or I guess one of them's a roguelite. Oops. I definitely want to return to Enter the Gungeon. That playthrough I started way back in like May. Yeah, so that playthrough I started back in May. But more so, I really want to... want to start a playthrough of Rogue Legacy. That's a game I've been wanting to go back to. Rogue Legacy is one of those games that I started a Let's Play on my YouTube channel before, like... Well, I was doing it when I was streaming, but I started the YouTube channel before I started the stream. And it's one of those playthroughs that I was like, I never finished a Let's Play of, but I wanted to come and do a stream of it. That's actually why we did the Pokemon Blue Randomizer Nuzlocke back in 2020. And Five Nights at Freddy's last year? No, I think that was 2020 as well. So, yeah, there's still two games that I never finished Let's Plays of that I want to do on stream. It's Rogue Legacy and No More Heroes. And I'm just like, man, I really want to start Rogue Legacy. Like, I feel like it's time, you know? There's still, like, I've been also wanting to learn Guilty Gear lore. And I think I've said this on the stream. Emmy and I were, like, thinking about doing a stream where we just kind of, like, learned the Guilty Gear lore in a just chatting format. Kind of like how we did the Doom lore stream at the end of the Doom 2016 playthrough. But I don't know if Emmy would be down for that. Emmy and I have not seen each other in like 3 weeks, so... It probably won't be this week, but I can certainly ask. Because, like, I'm ready, man. I'm thinking that maybe, like, this stream schedule I've got going on now, where I stream basically once every 2 weeks, isn't going to be permanent. Actually, I think we're going on 3 weeks now since the last stream, but... I don't think it's going to be permanent. I think I was just facing a serious case of burnout after streaming for pretty damn consistently for like 3 years, 2 years straight. No, 3 years straight. This is 2022 now. We're celebrating our 4th anniversary in June. So I think I was just facing some fatigue. I think we just lost our first race. Yeah, we just lost our first race. Oh, this was the 24th race too, wasn't it? I don't think there's anything I can do. Those aren't going to reach. No, he's already past the finish line. That's a shame. That was the 24th race too, I think. We almost did half of the races in first every time. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we'll start streaming a bit more consistently again. I'm not going to hold myself to that, though. But I can't deny that Rogue Legacy does sound like a really fun playthrough. I just need to find the time. So let's see. Is this race 24? 25th! That was 24th race, so we got 23 races in a row that we won. That could have been awesome. I mean, that was pretty awesome, considering I was talking. I have not been concentrating on any of these races. I've been rambling through all of these races, not really concentrating, and I've still won. All of them but one so far. Oh, it still got me? That was an oopsie. One thing, I know they're not going to do it, but it'd be really cool if they actually sneak in some new rewards in the DLC. I mean, it's $25 for 45 new tracks. That's basically like the base game. It's the same amount of stuff that's in the base game, essentially, without the extra modes and the characters and everything like that. It'd be really cool if they sneak in some extra rewards, unlocking new carts, maybe some new characters. One thing that I definitely feel like is not good with Mario Kart 8 opposed to the other games. Well, I can't even say that. Really, I just feel like it, for some reason, it lacks variety of characters. And that isn't really true. Because we have freaking Link and Villager, Inklings, and you can have Mii costumes. Like, really cool Mii costumes. I just want, like, Rob and Funky Kong to make a return. I never got to play Funky Kong in Wii, because I never unlocked him. Because, like, whatever you had to do to unlock him was too hard for my child brain to do. I think it was probably just time trials. Oh, shit. That was the shortest star of my life. Hitting all of these fucking... Oh, okay, well, I'm not the only one. But I would like to see some more new characters. I mean, there's a recent Mario Kart 9 leak. You know, take it with a grain of salt, quote-unquote, leak. Where... And I guess it's someone pretty reputable, so that's why it's worth noting. But, and Mario Kart 9 has apparently been in development for 4 years. and is going to be a soft reboot of the game where there's going to be no new track, or sorry, no old tracks. It's going to be entirely new tracks, and it's going to be a basically Nintendo Kart like people were wanting. It's going to have a lot of crossover characters, you know? Which I kind of would believe it, because it feels like Mario Kart 8 was kind of trying to get its foot in the door with that kind of stuff, with, you know, getting F-Zero tracks and then the Zelda tracks and Link himself, Inkling, the Animal Crossing track, and Villager, you know, stuff like that. I'd be down with that. I would certainly miss the old tracks, but you know what? That kind of explains why maybe they're doing the DLC for this game to release even more tracks from old games. That would make sense, so that Mario Kart 8 can be that game you can just come back to and play the old tracks, or at least a hefty majority of them. And then Mario Kart 9 is going to be that fresh new thing with no old tracks. That would make sense. I still stand by the whole other theory that I have, that Nintendo is really pushing Mario Kart 8 hard to get 7 million more units in sales, so that it can finally surpass the original Super Mario Brothers for best Mario game of all time, the most sold Mario game of all time. Because like the original Super Mario Brothers is like 55 million units sold. It is like 7th place on the best or most sold games of all time list. And Mario Kart 8 is right behind it, 7 million units behind, or something like that. Or I think it might be 4 million units. And it really feels like Nintendo's been trying to push those sales, because now there's like McDonald's Happy Meals and shit with the toy Mario Kart cars and stuff like that. It could be a convenience. It could be to just push the DLC for 8. You know, maybe further proving my other point that like maybe the DLC for 8 is just because like they want to get as many old tracks out there as possible in Mario Kart 8 on a pretty recent rendition of Mario Kart, so that they can then bring in Mario Kart 9, which is a soft reboot of the series. It's not going to have any old tracks or anything like that. It's definitely interesting to speculate on. And if that's the case, I definitely would not mind Mario Kart 9 being exactly that, a soft reboot, new tracks, crossovers, you know. I definitely would not mind that. Because then it would be like, we kind of have 2 very playable Mario Kart games. Play the shit out of Mario Kart 8 if you want some good old-fashioned Mario Karting, and then play Mario Kart 9 for like the whole Smash Brothers feeling, like everybody's here, and you know, the downside of that is the internet is going to get very mad if they do DLC for Mario Kart 9 with bringing in new characters. People are going to want fucking Sora, they're going to want Minecraft Steve, Crash Bandicoot, you know, they're going to want everybody in Mario Kart. And the internet will get very mad and become a toxic Smash fan base. Mario Kart doesn't seem like it has a toxic fan base. I don't pay attention to the fan base. Definitely feels like a very casual fan base, but I mean, I don't know. It's such a big fan base, it's hard to pin whether it's like just kind of normal or toxic, or very bright and cheery, nice, kind fan base like the Kirby fan base, for example. It's hard to tell. And you know what? I won't even label it, because it's just that hard to tell. But it would definitely be a shame to see that happen to the Mario Kart fan base. All the Smash fans come in trying to get Sora. Shit like that. I also hope we get some more SNES tracks. I don't know if I talked about it yet on stream, but about like a month ago, I think I did because I talked about the controller I broke. About a month ago, I finally went back and beat Super Mario Kart, and you know, the game has finally grown a bit more on me. Although it's probably still my like least favorite Mario Kart. But I definitely wouldn't mind seeing some of these tracks come back, considering like this one right here, they did a really freaking good job with bringing it back. And I mean, I think the Bowser's Castle SNES tracks were in Mario Kart DS. Oh, Mario Kart DS's Bowser's Castle. That's one I'd like to see back. I would like to see Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart DS tracks come back. Mario Kart DS was the one I grew up with and played the most out of. I mean, I grew up with Wii and 64, but I put the most time in the DS, like over the course of multiple years. So it makes sense that I would want to see tracks from that come back more than anything. Because like I've been away from Mario Kart DS for so long. It's been so many years that I haven't touched it. It's one of those games where if I go back to after all this time, the nostalgia will just absolutely be so bittersweet that it hurts, and I don't want to feel that pain. I don't want to feel that pain at all. Besides, it's really hard adjusting from one Mario Kart to another for me. I can attest to that after playing a good chunk of Double Dash for a while there, and then coming back to after adjusting to Double Dash from Mario Kart 8. It was really hard adjusting from Double Dash back to Mario Kart 8 again. It's not so bad for like the Super Nintendo one or 64, because they're kind of just like their own casual games, for me at least. Mario Kart 8, I was trying to get stuff done. You know, I was trying to finish up 150cc, and then I found out I unlocked the World Tour mode or whatever, whatever. It'd be cool if they add that in the DLC, the World Tour mode, where it just like race on every track consecutively. I mean, they kind of have it. That's how I'm doing it now on Versus mode. So I don't know why I'm asking. I'm just a Nintendo fanboy wanting more and more. It's a shame I've become that kind of person. Oh! Oh, who keeps butt blasting me with their stars? Is that a blue shell? That blue shell has passed me twice! How many more times am I gonna get hit by shit? Come on! Oh my god, I got put all the way back in third. That's hilarious. I tried to take like I think it was like lap 5. I tried to take this one turn, got hit by a star. Lap 6, took the same turn, got hit by a star again in the same exact spot. Then it was the bullet bill, then it was the lightning. I got Mario Karted hard. It only took like what, 30 races? Like I said, if we were playing a Grand Prix, I'm sure that would be every race. I feel like the difficulty is definitely put on high or hard for the Grand Prix computers. Could just be speculation. I could be wrong. Oh my god, Sky Garden is coming back. Yeah, that's from GBA. I just randomly thought of it. Sky Garden is from GBA, but I remember it very well from DS. So I'm excited for that. We're definitely gonna have to take another look at the courses that are making a return, because I definitely don't remember. Even though I just watched the little trailer last night that they put out for E3. They have that trailer on the eShop now, and I watched it last night. And got reminded of the stuff that's coming, but I've already forgotten in less than 24 hours. Is that blue shell coming from me? I think it is. No, it's not. Red shell's coming from me, though. That other red shell is coming from me, though. Hey, the other team finally caught up. Got well, not caught up, but it finally hit 1,000 points. About 500 points above them right now. Oh man, I'm going through it. Oh, I'm absolutely... Okay, thankfully that was thrown by somebody on my own team. Oh my god. I'm going through it! Fuck you, Donkey Kong. I should have been on the red team. Of course, all the assholes were on the red team. Love to have the assholes on my team. But doink. Eat my ass. Oh, are we about to 30 race 30 yet? Hi, Ozzy. so long, Gay Bowser. That's the one that got me. Thank you all for playing my game. I'm glad I'm not the only one that heard so long, Gay Bowser. How you doing, Ozzy? How you been, man? It's been a while. So long, Gay Bowser. 33rd race. We getting there. We're doing the things. It's Mario's best quote? Yeah. That is Mario's best quote. I also liked it when he said, I like the spaghetti. That hit me right in the feels. May or not be an actual quote. I think I might have just heard that in my dreams last night. Be great if they had him say that, though. I could just go to a convention and meet Charles Martinet in person and ask him to say that for me. I like my spaghetti. Oh, oops. Oh, I just threw a red shell backwards, didn't I? Dang, this is probably the farthest back I've been so far. Uh oh. Uh-oh. This is also one of the harder tracks for me when I was doing 200cc Grand Prix. I actually have like funny clips for so many tracks. When I was doing 100cc Grand Prix. But for this one, I was coming up on the finish line and was in first. And someone shot past me with a bullet bill. And I guess, no, I'm not doing all 96 races. Not yet, at least. Stay tuned for that. Maybe by the end of 2023, when they're all out, we'll do that. It'll be like marathoning a Lord of the Rings trilogy marathon thing. That was terrible. But yeah, like right here at the end, somebody shot past me the bullet bill. And I guess when they got out of the bullet bill, they still had their momentum going and they went right off the track and I won it anyway. But it was a nice little heart attack for the final race in a cup that I was trying to perfect. It was funny. That was for sure. There's a track in DS. For some reason, when it comes to Mario Kart games, I really don't care about any desert levels. I really don't like them. There's nothing wrong with this. But even like Mario Kart DS, I would not want to see the desert track from that game make a return. I think that track made a return in Tour. Feel like I remember playing it somewhat recently. Maybe it was in Wii. I like the Wii desert level. Maybe that's the same one. You know what? There is one desert level I don't mind, and it's actually Calamari Desert. And it's only because of the train. The train is such a cool little, like, tourist sightseeing thing. I don't know how to explain it. I just like seeing the train. That's in Tour, I think. Yeah, that's probably what I've played somewhat recently. And by recently, I mean when Tour came out. Back in like 2018, 2019, whenever it was. I would like to see Koopa Beach make a return. That'd be pretty dope. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Where am I going? Scoop, scoop-a-doop. That's what I was saying earlier. Waluigi Pinball is like the #1 game, or the #1 track I want to see return. That and Maple Treeway, if that is not confirmed. I think that was confirmed though. I gotta look at the list again. I'm gonna do that real quick. DLC. So let's see. Wave 1 is the Golden Dash Cup and the Lucky Cat Cup. We have Paris Promenade from Mario Kart Tour, Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 7, Choco Mountain from Mario Kart 64, Coconut Hall, that's supposed to be Coconut Mall from Mario Kart Wii, Tokyo Blur from Mario Kart Tour, Shroom Ridge from DS. Shroom Ridge is one that I wanted to see return too. Yeah, because it's like a cooler Toad's Turnpike. Sky Garden from Super Circuit and Ninja Hideaway from Tour. And I can pop up this image on screen real quick. So what did I say? I said I wanted to see Maple Treeway make a return. And there was something else. Oh, this is saved as a freaking WebP file? That's obnoxious. Maybe I can just screen cap it. Mushroom Gorge. Yeah, Mushroom Gorge definitely got confirmed. It was in the trailer. So that must be DLC Pass too. Maybe Maple Treeway was confirmed as well. I must have seen footage of that as well. Because I feel like I saw those maple leaves in that trailer. As soon as I can remember how to operate OBS, I will have this image up. Are you getting the DLC, Ozzy? I think I've seen you play Mario Kart 8 before. I think I've seen it on your list of games that you've played. So yeah, here we go. Obviously, I'm not familiar with the tour ones, but Toad Circuit I'm excited to see return. Shroom Ridge, Choco Mountain, Sky Garden, Coconut Mall, all the non-tour tracks I'm super excited for. Yeah, I'm getting it. Do you have the deluxe like Nintendo Online membership, or are you buying it outright? I'm just curious. I'm just nosy, that's all. Actually, real quick. Let's interrupt ourselves and watch that again. Or you know what? I can just... You know what? Let's just pretend. Let's just pretend that I am too lazy to open up YouTube. I'm buying it so I can play it offline. Yeah, that's smart. I don't really see any point in buying that deluxe membership. That's just me. I don't really care about the online service games they have anyway. Like even the Super Nintendo and the NES that I have because I have the base membership. I don't really care. Ooh, I haven't seen these screenshots before. So this must be Ninja Hideaway. There's Coconut Mall. Although F-Zero X got announced for the N64 like online thing recently. Oh, that must have been the mushroom I saw. But F-Zero X made me think, man, I kind of want this. I'm like, no. Instead of paying like $50 a year, I can just go pay like $40 and get the cartridge, the N64 cartridge of the game or whatever it's going for right now. I like the little fish fossils or whatever they added into the side of the mountains. That's a neat touch. There's a tour track. Yeah, so let's look at this real quick. I gotta know, because Emmy and I were watching this live and we shouted Mushroom Gorge at the same time. There's Coconut Mall, Toad Circuit, Sky Garden, Mall. Yeah, we saw that and we yelled Tokyo Mushroom Gorge. Oh no!
DLC courses will be coming to the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game. This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I have to text M and let her know the bad news.
You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games. 8 courses will be released at a time.
Yeah, so they only showed footage of the upcoming courses. That makes sense.
Additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2023. Courses such as Coconut Mall, Choco Mountain, and Tokyo Blur will be included.
Tokyo Blur.
Of course, you can play these courses locally and online.
So there's still a chance. Yes, there is still many more tracks. What, 40 more tracks
The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster
that they can
Course
announce?
will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin February 9th on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, Emmy and I saw the freaking mushroom and we were like, Mushroom Gorge! Which is a fair assumption.
Expansion pack membership. Or purchase the
Yeah. Yeah, another new thing they added was these, you can customize profile pictures now for the Switch. That's pretty dope. But regardless, I think regardless of what comes out, I'm going to be very happy. I'm already happy with the first pack, you know. You can only customize if you have online, I heard. Yes. As soon as I can pause the game. Yeah, so you need this little Nintendo Switch Online app down here that you get from being an online member. And then, I guess you don't have online. I think you said you weren't paying for that. That makes sense. So yeah, you got your like your news stuff up here. You get platinum coins for logging in. And then if you go down here, it shows you missions and rewards. Right now it's only for Mario Odyssey and Animal Crossing. You can spend your coins and get like these guys will be profile pictures. You can get backgrounds and borders. And this is slow, just like the eShop. It is very slow to maneuver or navigate. And then you can go up here and you can create an icon, you know. So if I wanted to be this one floppy jumpy boy, I can be him and give him a background, and I can give him a frame, you know. But yeah. It's dead? Emmy Emmy just said, "Hi, I never saw Mushroom Gorge confirmed. I thought one of the tracks looked like it, but it wasn't positive." Oh my god. Because I don't dock it. Man, if you don't play your Switch docked, you should really look into getting an OLED. Like, Switches are kind of so rare right now that if you wanted to sell it, you could probably sell it for close to MSRP. I have a coworker that actually sold his during the holidays for more than MSRP. And he didn't sell any games, he just sold the Switch. I don't think he had the box either. He probably didn't have the box. He just sold the Switch, his used Switch, you know? If you wanted to upgrade, you could probably sell it for close to MSRP, get an OLED, you know? OLEDs are so worth it. They make every game look so much better. Problem with OLEDs is that once you know what an OLED screen looks like, you're going to want everything to be an OLED screen. But I mean, if you don't really care about quality, then that's fair. That's understandable. The OLED also has a significantly longer battery life. I feel like I've never had my OLED come close to dying on me. And I sometimes I go days without docking my OLED because I like to just leave it in bed. So like I can just come home from work, shower, immediately jump in bed and just play some games till I fall asleep. But what if the rumors of the Switch 2 are true? Okay, but think about this. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best-selling Switch game, and soon to be the best-selling Mario game of all time. I was talking about this earlier. It's like anywhere from 4 to 7 million units away from overtaking Super Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers, for the best-selling Mario game of all time. And to give you an idea, Super Mario Brothers is number 7 on the list of best-selling games of all time. It's up there with like Tetris and Minecraft and stuff like that. Grand Theft Auto 5. So, with that being kept in mind, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe being one of the best-selling games of all time, the game is getting DLC up until holiday 2023. I don't think we will see a new console come out while they're still releasing DLC, major DLC, mind you, for one of their biggest games. That's just me. That's just me. There every day more and more rumors come out of Nintendo saying, yeah, our next Switch is definitely going to be something that we can have users easily transfer their stuff over to and stuff like that, you know. And then the rumors that like Mario Kart 9 has been in development for like 4 years, and you know, it's probably going to be a next gen release. There's plenty of rumors. I'm sure Nintendo sucks sometimes, but I really don't think they'd be stupid enough to not have the next console be, you know, another Nintendo Switch of sorts. People love the portability. People love the games they already have, so just release a better Switch. Do the kind of lazy thing and don't try to be innovative like you did with the Wii to the Wii U. Because you might just lose a lot of customers, a lot of fans, a lot of, you know, previous owners won't continue to purchase your stuff. I don't know if I explained that well. But I'm no businessman. I'm no business major, so I don't know that for certain. But from a consumer's point of view, and maybe all of this is just wishful thinking, I feel like that would be the smart thing, you know? Because, I mean, I have, like, I think close to 400 games on the Switch, if you count those beefy collections, like the Sega Genesis one that has 50 games on it, and the Capcom arcade one that has like 30 games. I have 400 games on the Switch, and I love my Switch. I would definitely like to be able to keep playing those games on the next iteration, the next generation Nintendo. And I would definitely like to keep seeing a lot of retro stuff get released and be so easily available. And be able to play it portable and stuff like that. Once again, might be wishful thinking. I'm driving terribly. Holy shit, I looked up the best-selling games of all times, and Minecraft just stomped the competition. I saw that too. I was like, oh my god, I knew Minecraft was popular, but I didn't know it was that popular. Because it's like, second place doesn't even have 100 million or something like that. And I think Minecraft had something crazy like 263 million. If memory serves. Yeah. It's wild. Whew. What are we at? I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna try and multitask. Take my eyes off my driving. 37th race. 11 to go. I still don't know what we're gonna do after this, if we do anything at all. I think this console generation, consumers have heavily voiced their want of preserving games. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the great thing about the Switch. It's been done a great job of preserving games. Like, we've been getting re-releases of games that just haven't seen a release on a console or anywhere really in 20 years or so. And then there's games like Clockwork Aquario, which if you haven't heard of that game, that game actually got a Guinness World Record for like the longest gap between start of development to actual release date. I think that was supposed to be an arcade game that was supposed to be released in the 90s. I think development started in 1991 and it got like scrapped or canceled, or the studio died, something like that, something typical. And then like someone picked up development again in 2020 probably 2019, and it got a release late 2021, and it got a Guinness World Record for that, because that's kind of weird. Like 30-year gap between the beginning of the development and the actual release of the game. So it's crazy, So many other games are just so easily playable. Klonoa, I was talking about that a couple streams ago. Klonoa 1 is like a $1,000+ game on eBay. There's going to be a collection of the first two games that are going to come out on Switch. Probably going to be $30, maybe $40 at absolute most. I'm sure there are some other incredible examples. Shantae, oh my god, Shantae, $10 game. One of those stupidly rare Game Boy Color games. There's a lot of good examples, but I just can't think of it many off the top of my head. I feel like there are a bunch of games on Switch that have been advertised to have an extra game in a collection that was never before released. I feel like, for example, Contra Collection or Castlevania Collection. Oh my god, we got Kid Dracula, never before released outside of Japan, aside from the Game Boy version, I think. But the NES version was never before released outside of Japan. Shantae is also on PC. Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was a part of the Way Forward re-release. Because I don't remember. I don't think Shantae, the original Game Boy Color Shantae, had anything to do with Way Forward. I think that was entirely Capcom. And I think it was released, butt end of the Game Boy Color lifespan and just wasn't advertised and stuff like that. That's why it's so rare. But yeah, I didn't even know Shantae got a PC release, but that makes sense. I mean, Shantae was before this. She had the Game Boy Color version was on the 3DS eShop. I know that. But they're taking those eShops down, so think Nintendo was recently even criticized by the Gaming Preservation Museum or whatever like that. Nintendo was criticized by them saying they are like a detriment, or maybe not a detriment. Detriment might not be the right word. They are... What is the right word? What is the word they used? A danger, maybe? A danger to game preservation. Which is true, you know. It's I still find it kind of weird that they decided not to do another virtual console for this system, and they opted for streaming the games instead. I mean, they'd be rolling in the money if they did a virtual console. Virtual consoles have always been stupid accessible, or stupid accessible. Not the right word. Stupid popular. Virtual console has always been stupid popular. Best course? Yes. And probably the best music as well in the game. Uh-oh. 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 Would have been upset if I did not get first on the best track in the game. I love all the one-lap courses. I know. I hope they do more of those in Mario Kart 9. Well, there's actually one course I don't like the one lap for, and that's the Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road. I don't know if you noticed, but that is only one lap now, and it feels way too short. Because in the original Mario Kart 64, it was, 3 laps, and it's a bit of a lengthier course compared to others. So it's like 3 minutes for an entire race or something like that. And the funny thing is, I think Shigeru Miyamoto even said in an interview a long time ago that they had to significantly scrap or cut down on the length of Rainbow Road in Mario Kart 64. Because it was supposed to be so much longer. But it has a train? I mean, yeah. But I would have loved it if that... Like, that's the only flaw of this game for me, is the fact that they cut that down to 1 lap. I don't think that was right at all. Because that makes the entire race, like, I think a minute long, if not a little bit less than. Oh, I goofed. Shrooms. Oh god. Why all the red shells? Oh no. Mario threw another one and it hit Donkey Kong, who like veered out in front of him. God, that was just like a whole train of red team guys behind me. Oh, man. Next week I got 3 days off. It's gonna be so chill, just waiting for the release of the DLC to come. I am so excited for that DLC. Man, like, they could not have done anything cooler during that direct for me. Except maybe announce a Fire Emblem remake for Switch. A Fire Emblem Awakening remake for Switch. Even then, I probably would have still been more excited for the new tracks. This game has really grown on me over the years. Because I don't think I cared for it too much when I first played it. Yeah, we were talking earlier about tracks that gave me a hard time in 200cc Grand Prix. This was one of them. Some of the sharp turns up ahead. These right here, hard. And the AI especially seemed especially dickish on this track. Luckily, I think this is the first track of whatever Grand Prix it was. So this is just one of like the 4 or 5 tracks that gave me a really hard time when I was trying to 100% this game. Oh god. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hate this track. I like it aesthetically, but I agree with you. It's especially a pain in 200cc, like I said. But aesthetically, it's pretty cool. I feel like I liked it more in Mario Kart 7, which is where it originated from. I don't remember. For some reason, I don't remember Mario Kart 7 that well. All right, I feel like my pedometer on this, that's the word for it, right? Where it counts your steps. I feel like it is not all that accurate because I think it said I have taken 100 steps while I've been sitting here. I feel like I was at 9,600 steps when I started stream, and now I'm at like 9,789. This is a cool desert level. I'll let you have your opinion. This part right here, though, kind of ruins the entire level for me. I don't know why, I just really don't like this part here. Ow. Especially this turn, I don't know why. I just really don't like that last little bit of the track. I do like how the Todds are on a little sail ship, on a sailboat in the sand, and they'll toss coins out to you. And the dry piranha plants, like, those are all pretty cool. I've got nothing against this level though, not in the way I have stuff against the GameCube desert level that we did earlier with a giant sinkhole in the middle of the track at one part. Whatever. Oh, Baby Daisy had a thing anyway. Music. The music is very good. Yes, yes. Ooh, 1983. We can go right past my birth year. What do we got? Probably 5 races left. Yes, this is the track, Mario Kart Stadium. In 200cc, I spent like half a lap outrunning the red shell or the blue shell. Or no, was it this one? Man, we might have to go through clips that I've made on my Switch here in a bit. Might even be on my old Switch, so it might not be worth it. I think it was this track though. It was one of the Mario Kart like stadium, one of the Mario like stadium tracks or the Mario themed tracks or whatever. Yo, have a good night, Ozzy. Hey man, it was nice to see you again at the very least. Hopefully I'll start streaming some more so we can, you know, chat, catch up, all that fun stuff. I hope you have a good night, my dude, and I'll see you when I see you, man. Peace. Yeah, it was definitely this track. I do remember the blue shell coming very close to catching up with me before I hit the finish line for the last lap. God, and this is always one of those tracks I kind of dominate in 200cc. I usually don't try to stroke my own ego. But I kind of dominate it in 200cc. You see how far ahead I was with it from everybody else? Oh, 2021. We almost got this year. I wasn't paying attention to what race that was either. But we're coming close to the end here. We got to figure out maybe something to do. I think it took about 4 hours to do this on 150cc back when we streamed it in late 2019. But I also think we had some tech issues because it got split up into 2 streams, and I think there was tech issues. Oh my god. Dude, what are the odds of 2 lightnings in a row? That's wild. Okay, thankfully they get blue shelled. I thought it was gonna be me for a second there. Oh, I could have really used one of those mushrooms. This is another one of those courses that's just really well designed for like 200cc. I mean, I think I've said it before, it really doesn't feel like a lot of the tracks are designed for 200cc. It kind of feels like that's something they just kind of added on in the end, which I think this is a 200. I think this is an 8 Deluxe only feature. I don't think it was something that was in Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. So it would make sense. But this is just one of those few tracks that feels like it goes really well with 200cc, you know? Uh-oh. So that part right there, it's actually really easy to just like go straight off the ramp and just jump over the grass. That's like the easiest way to go about that. Sharp turns are not your friend in 200cc. Those are the hardest things to do. And honestly, sometimes it feels like it's just easier to go right through the grass than deal with the sharp turns. It's like it feels like you just lose about just about the same momentum. Oh boy. I don't think I'm gonna have that momentum this time around though. Oh my god. I just want to make that super cool jump. I'm gonna get fucked over every time. Eat a fat cock. Oh, I didn't even do it that time. Shit. But trust me, it's a super cool trick. Maybe try it out on your own. I would offer to restart this entire race over again. But I think that would mean I'd have to restart the entire 48 tracks over and over again, so. But it's there. It's there. It's definitely a fun one. Oh, that's not cool. That must have been thrown by someone on my own team. I feel like that's the only times when they actually hit you. Because they don't home for the back of your cart. They actually just kind of like stay in the middle of the track. So if you're drifting in the middle of the track, it'll hit your side, which will just completely ignore the banana peel you're holding behind you. Something I've noticed. Oh, that's a oopsie doopsie. Mario, you shithead. Alright, we're getting there. Like 2 more races. I don't know what I want to do next. Maybe we'll just play the Kirby demo. Because I don't think I want to play online. I just did 48 races. I don't think... think I got my Mario Kart fill for the night, you know? I think the demo is only like... I think I saw someone say it's only about 30 minutes. Which means I'll probably spend like an hour, maybe. I don't know. Because I'll definitely want to look around and just kind of absorb it all in and observe the atmosphere, maybe. And again, I do kind of breeze through Kirby levels sometimes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh, that was a bad time to get a boost. Still got a pretty good lead, I think. Is this it? Is this the last one? Wasn't paying attention again. Yeah, final race. Last one. We've gotten first in majority of these races, maybe except for like 3 or 4 of them. See if we can end it off with a bang. Admittedly, this is another one of those tracks that gave me a hard time in 200cc. I don't quite know why. I think it was just like the AI were always dicks every time I came into this track. I don't know why. It's not like it's a hard track in 200cc. Like right here is probably the hardest turn to make of all. Man, you know what I never noticed? I never noticed that this is a remix of, what is it, Gusty Garden Galaxy? Is that the right one? The really popular, and for good reason, Super Mario Galaxy song? It's a really good song in Super Mario Galaxy that everyone loves. I think it's Gusty Garden Galaxy. And I know it's Gusty Garden Galaxy. I just don't know if this is the one. I can't put the title of the song to what it sounds like. Also, I was today years old when I found out you can just hold the Bob-omb behind you to deflect red shells. I thought you actually had to drop it a safe distance away, or else the explosion will hurt you. But no, your own explosion doesn't hurt you. I was today years old. 701 points. I'd say we ended it off pretty strong. Yeah! Nice. God, I've got over double points than like Tanuki Mario, which has the second most highest points. Well, that's pretty neat. Alright, I'm gonna take 5 seconds. Not a literal 5 seconds, maybe like 2 minutes. Go grab a little snack or something. Something to revitalize me, and then I guess we'll do the Kirby demo. Be right back. All right. Well, while I was on my break, did a little bit of thinking. I think we're going to go ahead and call it now. I definitely want to play... I think I want to play the demo, because M hasn't played the demo yet. I think I definitely want to play the demo on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday when we see each other again. I think I want to experience it for the first time with her. We'll probably stream the game when it comes out anyway at some point, so whatever. I don't think there's really anything else I want to do, and the little kitten just wants my attention. She wants to play with me. She wants pets. She wants loves. So I think I'll go give that to her. It was a great stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye. Peace.